I guess Akota would be more of just being on Gulshan Avenue does create it creates a great advantage, I would say, for a lot of people. Hi, I am Marehnur Juny Rub. I am the founder and architect of Akota Coworking. I'm here today to speak with Showcase about this space. Well, I feel that work has become very different over the decades. It used to be very rigid and there used to be a very strong corporate culture. But in the last 10 to 15 years, as we've seen co-workings come up around the world, everything has become more relaxed. When my dad used to go to work, for example, he had a 9-to-5 job. He used to wear white shirts. It was just very like cookie cutter. Nowadays, work is very, very flexible. And I felt that we needed a space that represents that flexibility. In Dhaka, I did feel a bit of a lacking for that because we had the very corporate, serviced offices. We had some co-workings that are very, a little crammed, I might say, like for space. But I didn't find something that was more like relaxed and more human and more maybe thinking of the emotional requirements of Dhaka startups, Dhaka corporates, and how they can be most productive. So yeah, I would say that is kind of what inspired me. I believe that color has a lot of effect on our subconscious. And it's really from the subconscious that creativity and innovation comes about. So having like a sterile environment, a typical corporate environment where your mood is not enhanced is not going to be innovative towards people who are working in that environment. So that was the color really did inspire the creative side of it. You can kind of manage the space more easily and people can sort of commute between floors for different amenities. You might have a prayer room that you prefer on one floor. You might have a meeting space on another floor that you prefer. So our members, for example, they could be a member of the studio spaces, but they can also go downstairs and they can use the cafe there. They can use the common lounges there, the event space. So they're actually using all the space that we have created for Akota, and that serves as an advantage for the members. I really like warmth in my space, whether it's where I'm working or whether I'm at home. I will always be particular about how warm the space is. We're not just about desks, we're very much about belonging. So we want you to belong here. So we want it to be like an extension of your home. We want you to feel comfortable. So belonging is more important for us. People are becoming very conscious about their environment. You can't just have desks and chairs and expect people to be creative and expect people to, do their best just for the sake of it. I really do hope that co-workings become very, very design-centric and human design-centric. So I think having that natural element to the space, having like that human emotion to the space, the emotive quality of a design to a space is going to be hugely demanded by people who design co-workings. It was very important that we find space here to be authentic, to respect yourself no matter where you're at in your field. You should respect everyone just as much as you respect yourself. The challenges in creating Akota were huge because I'm a solopreneur, you can say. Like in Bangladesh, as a woman, also dealing with a lot of blue-collared people who are doing the really hard work. Not everyone wants to listen to you at first, they'll be like, what is she gonna talk about to me? I already know everything. I can't make that, I can't do that. And a lot of the things I did have to go through those hurdles on my own, but also like a lot of the furniture, I would say most of it is made by us here. So it was, it was not so easy where I could just go to a store and buy stuff. I had to like get it made, and which was great because I could create the space exactly how I envisioned it. So dealing with vendors, dealing with people who don't believe in you sometimes or don't respect you is part of the journey. But it just made me stronger. It just made me feel like, okay, I am gonna learn how to deal with these hurdles. And I did. And I'm so much better because of it.